Hi, family. Welcome to Journey of a Thousand Voices. Today I'm alone. Yeah, it's quite late. I was trying to sleep, but I just couldn't get any sleep. And I just wanted to talk to you guys, just give you a perspective into who I am and why I'm so passionate about anything that does with abuse of women and children. I'm a Korean lady. I'm from Korea. My mom is Kamba. My dad is Korea. So, in the African sense, I am Korea. I have witnessed a lot of abuse, especially in this community. It's one community whereby people are very, let's see, complicated. Excuse me, my voice is a bit sore because I just woke up. It's almost after midnight, I think. Yeah. It's actually, that's the time. It's a sad situation. Today, I have workers. We're still doing a lot of construction here. So I have workers, and I usually like mingling with them. And some of those workers happen to be family members, my cousins, who would come, and I'd always give them work to do here. So today, I went and I was having a chat with one of them, and he asked me that he called me Dada. He was like, Dada, did you hear what happened to, I'm not going to mention her, she's my cousin. Did you hear what happened to so and so? I was like, I said, no, I did not. So then he explained to me, and he was like, I'm very upset that that happened. The reason why I said I did not know, I actually lied. I knew what happened. And I knew what happened. And when I did ask a member of the family about what happened to that child, the girl is about maybe 17, 18, but she's a special needs child. She is. And someone took advantage of her. Someone actually took advantage of her. And when I heard about it, she was about maybe a month later, and I had it through the grapevine. Villages, people gossip. There's always that one person who will come to your house with information when they need a cup of tea or they just like to gossip. I wasn't aware of what happened to her. When I approached when I approached the family members and asked them, is it true that this happened? I was really, really livid. They they told me that it didn't happen. So, and they never gave me the opportunity to actually ask her that, is it true that this person took advantage of you? As much as that she's a special needs child, excuse me, she can actually express herself. She can. If you give her time and ask her, she will express herself. So today, out of the blue, I'm just sitting with them, we're just talking, and one of her brothers actually, in fact, there were two of her brothers were working there. They were working here, sorry. So I pretended I didn't know because I wanted to hear the perspective, because one of the ones who lied to me was there. The one who asked me the question wasn't in the village at that time. He was working outside the village. So I said, no, I do not know. So he was very angry, and he was like, I tried to ask them, and I tried to ask them that why would they allow this to happen to her, and they just keep quiet, and everyone in my family shut me down. There was a video I did with a cousin of mine, it's Ernest, and I was very, very angry because in this society, we like to hide such things. This child was SA'd and was SA'd by a vile, vile, vile creature, a member of this community, a man who is almost double her age, a mature man who decided to take advantage of this child. And then the family decided to brush it aside and push it aside, and they hid it and they hid it, and they think that they're doing this child a favor, and they're not. They did not do her any justice. This individual roams around freely, knowing that he got away with it. He's such a vile creature. I cannot stand him because of the fact that he thinks that what he did was great. Can you imagine what this child might feel every time she sees this person? And the funny thing is that they still entertain this creature in their house. He still walks into their compound like nothing happened. He is free to roam around and brag and act like he's God. You know, like, it pisses me off that our community, we can actually tolerate these things. And the fact that the family is not willing to do anything about it, I don't know what to do. They never reported it when it happened. It happened, saying maybe last year, October or September, I think. I got to know about it in December, if I'm not wrong, or November. And it was through a neighbor coming to tell me, did you hear what happened to your cousin, your sister, your small sister? Because in Africa, as long as we share the same bloodline, there is no cousin or this. This is my sister. The blood that flows through her flows through me. It made me so disappointed that as a community or as a family, we did not stand up for this child. It's so, so sad. It is such a sad situation. I couldn't sleep today. I can't sleep. I got to bed around maybe 9 o'clock, and I've been tossing and turning since. Why? Because that information pissed me off. I had tried my best to try and forget about it because the family members would never even support me. Even if I reported it, they would go and say, like, she's lying, you know. I'm glad that the young man approached me and told me about it, but I was also livid because the other brother who was around when it was happening was among the people who lied and said that, you know what, it never happened to her. This is a special needs child. She will be under constant supervision from one of her family members for the rest of her life. She will never ever be able to experience life the way we would love her to experience life, you know? So that really, really made me angry. Our society is a society of people who want to bury what is evil. They want to bury it away and not shun it. And when we do that, we're punishing not only ourselves, but we're also bringing like lots and lots of curses to our future generation. We do not stand up for anything. And anyone who doesn't stand up for anything will fall for every damn thing. I'm putting this video because maybe one day I will not be in this world. And I would like her to know that I am so sorry. I am so, so sorry. I didn't do anything. I wasn't there for you. I should have fought harder, but I didn't. I did not. I did not fight harder for this girl because I know how sensitive family issues are. I should have. I should have. I will be checking up on you more often because I know that fiend, that vulture, that vile creature is always lurking around your place. I even heard that the other day, that same shameless person, because he knows the situation in which my family members, my aunt is living, he knows that she is living in extreme poverty, and he can take advantage and give her like 5,000 or 2,000 shillings, and she will forget about it because that's what happens in most cases. Women will be abused here, their children will be abused here, and at the end of the day, if they're abused by someone who probably maybe has a few shillings, what they will do is that they will go back there and pay off that family. And then they will bring up this line that most Africans like to use, that, you know what, we are neighbors. When you knew you were a neighbor, you shouldn't have defiled this child. When you knew that you were a neighbor, you shouldn't have taken advantage of this girl. But you did. And then you go ahead when you're asking for an apology and go like, we're neighbors. We have to look for a way to just live conducively. We have to look for a way to live peacefully. In my book, there shall never be peace between me and you. There shall never be peace between me and you, because what you did to that child is despicable. You are a disgusting human being. It's so, so bad. You know, like, what sort of society is this where we can't even take care of the most vulnerable, of the people who are so fragile, the ones who need our protection the most? Have we failed as women to protect our daughters? Or have you failed as men to protect your families? This is a widow, and you go ahead and take advantage of her child. And you still walk around with your head held high, like nothing ever happened. Like you are so special and you're beyond reproach. Shame on you. You're a shameless person, and you give Korean men a bad name. It's a sad, sad situation. I wish I wish I could one day go and just show you how vulnerable this girl is, how helpless she is. But because of her privacy, because of the fact that I don't want to showcase her around to the world, let's just keep it as that. I just wanted to rant and rave and maybe just put it on camera. Maybe I'd feel much better. But what you did was wrong. What you did was inhuman. And I pray you don't have daughters, but I know you do. And I pray whatever you did to this woman's child, whatever you did to my sister, may never happen to your children. Because that is the worst experience ever. You actually take advantage of a child who knows nothing, an innocent soul who knows nothing. There are women who sell their bodies at the border. You should have gone to them. If you really needed to do what you wanted to do, you vile, evil creature. Shame. It's a big shame. I feel like I have failed as a sister, and I know we have failed as a society. Let us learn to speak the truth when the truth is needed, and stop sweeping everything under the rug. Sweeping everything as if everything is fine and dandy and we're all happy. You behave as if women do not matter to you. You behave as if children have no rights. Please, let us change our ways. Let us call a spade and not a big spoon. Let us not try and sugarcoat nonsense. It's it's a very sad situation. I'm smiling not because I'm happy. I'm smiling because I get, when I'm nervous or when I'm angry, I just smile. I don't know what else to do. If you're a woman out there and you have gone through this, if you're a woman out there and you know children who are going through this, reach out to them. If you're a man, and when I say a man, a real man, and you know that children go through this and women have gone through this and young girls go through this evil in our society, and you turn your eyes and go like, it didn't happen to my child, it didn't happen to my sister or my grandmother or my cousin, so it doesn't matter. It does matter. It does matter. It does. I know this may rub people the wrong way. I don't care. There's someone who doesn't care, it's me. I'm sorry. But some things we have to speak about and stop pretending as if they don't happen. As much as there is good in this world, there is evil in this world. And when we keep quiet about evil, we make it prosper. We give it so much strength through our silence, because when you speak about something and you name and shame people and you tell people to their faces what you did was not right, and you have them pay for whatever it is that they've done, then we're moving as a society. Not when fathers sleep with their daughters and give birth to children out of incest. Not when neighbors walk into your house and find your special needs child there and they take advantage of that child. No. We are not doing this again. We should stop. To the future generation, if you see anything bad, stop it. Shame that person. Make some noise. Don't allow our mistakes or the mistakes of our parents and our parents' parents come back to you. When we don't shun evil, we are evil itself. I'm sorry, but I just had to do this. And I hope this touches the right people and reaches the right people. Please learn how to speak out. Learn how to open your mouth whenever anything makes you uncomfortable. You've been in any situation. Sometimes for some of us, we don't talk about it because of shame. You feel like when you talk about it, people will shame you. And that's what society does. It does shame you. But you know what? It's better than living with a guilt and the self-blame. And you want to inflict so much harm on yourself because of the fact that you won't open your mouth and talk about it. Open your mouth. Say it. Shame those creatures. Shame those wicked men who will do that to that child. Shame them. I'm sorry. It's just, I'm sorry. I get very passionate about these things. It's not something to laugh about. It's not something for us to hide. It's not something for us to clap our hands and say that we have done something as a society, but we haven't. We've done nothing. We have failed our child. We have failed her. We have failed her. We have failed her tremendously. And we have failed any other child who none of us stood up for. I'm sorry. I really am. I really am sorry, sis. So yeah, that's it. I just wanted to put it on camera and just rave about it. Maybe it'll make me feel better because I can't sleep. I've been trying to sleep and I keep tossing and turning. Like I failed her in so many ways. So thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you for watching my videos. I'll keep them coming. I'm just a bit busy right now, but I'll keep them coming. And you know my target, right? A women's haven, a children's haven. Just watch my videos, that's all. We're not asking you for anything else. Watch the videos, like them, share them. My voice is breaking up. But watch them, like them, share them, that's all. Just touch, share them, that's all. Just watch them, subscribe to the channel. We're all about women, children. We want to give them a safe space. That's all, nothing else. Just that. That's just that. Yeah. Just that. Peace out, everyone.